Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Tomorrow?
I know it's a rush, but that's just the way it is.
Why the hurry?
Our rep in Hong Kong has had a heart attack and they're bringing him home. They need somebody immediately.
But why you? It could have been someone else.
I'm the logical choice.
You could have still said no.
Yeah, I could have.
Why didn't you?
Because this job offer has come at just the right time.
What do you mean by that?
It's going to force you into making a decision one way or the other. Oh, look, Maria, you know my feelings. You know how much I love you. But we can't go on like this. We've got to do something positive about our lives.
It's too fast. I need to sort things out with Richard.
It's between you and me, not Danny.
Oh, Danny's just a part of a problem.
Well, if you ask me, I think he's all of it. Look, Maria. You do love me, don't you?
You know I do.
Well, then I can't see any problem. Come away with me.
Don't force me to choose between you, Richard.
I'm not. I just want you to open your eyes and see what's happening to us. Oh, I can't stand this any longer. It's tearing us apart.
Oh, we could still see each other at weekends. We could spend some time together, Richard.
Maria, can't I make you understand? I don't want our relationship to be like that. Sneaking away for weekends. I want you all to myself. Forever.
What time are you leaving tomorrow?
7 in the evening.
Okay, I'll call you at work.
Oh, no, don't do that. I'll be all over the place. You might miss me. We should fix somewhere to meet.
Where?
Well, there's a park near the airport, Bradfield Park. It has a fountain.
Yes, I know the one.
Be there at 5. If the answer's yes, I'll come back for you. I have to stop off in Auckland for a few days.
And if the answer is no?
Just don't turn up. No recriminations. No goodbyes. I'll just walk out of your life and you'll never see me again. But darling, please. For both of our sakes. Be there.
Thanks.
G'day, Jim. So. Look, I wanted to apologise.
What about the business with Max last night?
Yeah.
Why did you apologise? You didn't do anything.
Yeah, I know, but I still feel a bit bad about it. You and Max being such old friends. Look, if I wasn't there, it wouldn't have happened.
No, it wouldn't. It wasn't anyone's fault. Max and I have been having a bit of a rough time just lately. It didn't take him much of a shove to make him blow his top. Neither did I.
Yeah, well, I still wish it didn't happen.
Well, I'll have to make sure it doesn't happen again, won't I?
It won't. I can assure you of that. I'm off to Hong Kong.
What, on holiday?
Nope. My company is transferring me.
How does Maria feel about that?
You know Maria?
Yeah, I do. So we won't be seeing you around here much.
That's right.
Well, all the best, Richard. It's been nice to know you.
Thanks, Jim. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Do you think I should go?
I don't know. How much time have you got before you need to give an answer?
I have to say yes or no by tomorrow night.
Maria, would you rather I got somebody else to go to the centre with me tomorrow? You sound as if you need some time on your own.
No. It'll do me good to get out of the house. Listen, I want to ask you something. How much do you think a mother owes to her children? How much?
Depends on the children. Let's sit down.
Come on, I want an honest answer. That wasn't it.
Maria, I think you're trying to maneuver me into making a decision for you.
I'm not. Just that I respect your honesty and a good sense, so...
Well, I think a mother owes it to her children to love and care for them, To feed and clothe them, to teach them the difference between right and wrong.
Yes, and you're beating around the bush. I've done all that. I mean, how long does she have to keep doing it? For the rest of her life, or...?
For as long as they need her.
And does Danny need me?
Well, that's only something you can decide.
Oh, God, I'm not getting anywhere. My mind is in such a muddle. I'm confused.
Oh, Maria, there's only one person to consider in all this.
I know, but I'm still guilty about Danny. I don't know what's the best for him, anyway.
Not Danny, you. Do you like yourself?
I suppose so.
Well, you better. Because it's only out of liking yourself that you're going to be able to make the right decision.
I don't know if I like myself that much.
Well, if that's so, you'd better not go with Richard. Well, you see, a relationship will only be half a commitment and it will fail.
But, I love him.
Oh, Maria, you know my feelings. And you also know the decision that will make you happy for the rest of your life. To tell you the truth, I think she was using me as a sounding board. I think she's made up her mind anyway.
I certainly admire her for it. Maybe now there'll be an end to the whole business.
That's what it looks like.
Well, when you see Maria, give her my love, will you? Tell her I think she's very brave, considering the pressure she must have been under.
Yes, I will.
Oh, I'm going to get my gear together and get off.
What's all that about?
What do you mean?
All that stuff about Maria. What's happening?
Julie, it's really no concern of yours.
Well, I mean, you're always saying people should communicate and everything.
There's a big difference between communication and gossip, and you're after a little tittle-tattle.
All right, Gran, there's no need to jump on me like that. It's just asking.
Well, let's say that Maria had a problem, it's been solved, so let's drop the subject.
Hello, Robinson House. Yeah, sure, hang on. It's for you.
Thanks.
Who was that on the phone?
Oh, Max. Well, wish me luck.
What for?
Terry's coming over in a minute and we're going flat hunting.
I hope you find something.
Shorty. Somewhere out there, there's bound to be a little love nest for a hard-working airline steward like moi.
Pardon me while I get my violin.
Oh, thanks, Jules. You're so sweet, you know.
Oh, Julie, I'd like to use the car today to go to the centre.
That means I have to get a lift with Des.
Well, you won't mind that. What did Max have to say?
Oh, I just wanted to invite me to have a beer with him tonight.
Oh, I'm so glad you're friends again.
So am I. I wouldn't want to go through all that again in a hurry.
Yeah, he and Terry are getting on really well these days, too.
Good. Well, I'm off. See you.
See ya.
Bye.
Come in.
Hello, Terry. What smells?
Oh, I've burnt the eggs. I knew I should have stuck to toast.
Des around?
No, he's in the shower. Do you want me to call him?
Oh, no, that's all right. I just wanted to make sure I can get a lift with him.
Oh, did Paul tell you we were going flat hunting today?
Yes, he did, actually, and he told me to tell you to hurry up. Not that it's my place to be telling you,
What
but...
does he want me to hurry up for? We don't have to be anywhere until 10 o'clock.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's Paul being Paul, very pushy as usual. He's getting worse lately, too.
How's everything going with the wedding plans?
Oh, good, yes, you know me. Everything seems organised and under control, so... Not like Paul. How he can leave finding a flat to the last minute, I don't know. Got the last of the invitations in that bag, too.
A bit close to sending them out, isn't it?
No, I'm sending it priority paid.
Who gets the VIP treatment?
Auntie Gwen.
I haven't heard Paul mention an Auntie Gwen before.
She's Gran's sister. We don't talk about her much.
Was she the skeleton in the family closet or something?
I think she's more like one of life's mysteries. Gran's being very mysterious about her, so we all don't talk about her. Don't say anything.
Well, if Helen doesn't want her to be there, how come she's getting an invitation?
Well, weddings are a time for families to get together, so... And besides, you and Paul could do with an extra gift, couldn't you? You haven't got much.
We'll make do.
No, I couldn't live like that, no way. I started a little glory box thing when I was about 6. Got about a dozen of everything now.
Must be pretty full.
Oh, it is. I add to it every week, so...
Oh, me too.
You've got one, have you?
Oh, not really. It's sort of... I put towels on lay-by and pay them off each week.
Terry. Oh, well, the country runs on credit.
Some people like to live dangerously.
Yes, I hope you're not one of them.
Only if I keep Paul waiting. I'll see you later, Jewel.
All right, bye-bye, Terry. Come on, Des, get out of that shower.
Well, it looks as if we have a few more replies. Get the wedding list up.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, who is it, Grant?
Acceptance from the Johnsons. Oh, and there's Maria and Of course, Max, who replied by messenger. And an acceptance from Katie Bernard. Who's Katie Bernard?
She's my friend. I'm glad she's coming.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry Jim's mother can't come. What about the Elliots? I haven't heard from the Elliots.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. The Elliots rang and said that their acceptance is in the mail. So.
Oh.
Everything seems to be under control then.
Well, I hope we'll be able to fit them all in.
We might have to make a bit more room for any unexpected guests or something.
I don't think there'll be any of those.
You never know. It's happened to me before. People popping in out of the blue.
No chance of that. Julie's made it strictly invitation only. Well, I reckon we should go. I'm feeling lucky today. What do you reckon?
I'm feeling like we're running out of time.
Ah, come on, we'll get something.
I'm sure you will. You look well rested.
In fact, I had a first peaceful sleep in ages. Danny had to wake me up this morning.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
I'm going to miss you very, very much, Helen.
Oh, Maria. I'm so glad you've been able to see the wood from the trees.
I never really told you how much you mean to me. I value you and love you like my own mother. I mean, there are things we can talk about I would never discuss with her.
You've come a long way since you first married Max. I'm quite proud of you.
It's funny the way things turned out, isn't it?
When you first came here, you were so shy and withdrawn. Not to mention being completely dominated by Max.
He just had to protect me. He had too many responsibilities. I know, instead of talking things out, he just took the shortcut of barking orders at everyone.
No wonder Richard wants to sweep you off to Hong Kong. You've grown into a very beautiful woman.
In a funny way, I owe this to Max. And I regret I couldn't share it with him.
Well, he knew Maria. He just didn't want to see it because it threatened him. He is changing.
Yeah, but it's too late for our family.
Yes, it is.
Well, I'll have to go and talk to Max and see what we can do about Danny. Let's go.
I don't believe it. I mean, we spent the whole day wearing out shoe leather, and what do we come up with? Nothing.
Calm down.
I mean, did you see that last place? It was a dump. A miserable, rotten dump. And they had the gall to tell us it was a bargain.
With an extra coat of paint, it mightn't be so bad. Why don't you wait until we can have a proper look at it?
Did you see that bathroom? No way.
Your problem is you've been living somewhere nice all your life. You're spoiled.
Damn right I'm spoiled. I'm proud of it. Look, I'm not lowering my standards for anyone. And no wife of mine is going to live in a dive like that.
You should see some of the places I've lived in.
All the more reason not to put up with that type of place now, Terry. No, my mind's made up. I'm starting off our married life with a decent place. If it takes every dollar I've got.
Paul, can't you relax? You're so uptight.
I'm not uptight. I'm just mad. I mean, what about the rent they were trying to slug us?
Paul, don't shout.
I'm not shouting either.
Look, I'm just as tired as you are. Let's just forget about it and we'll try again tomorrow, all right?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're having a little quarrel.
Paul's just a bit upset because we can't find a flat.
Oh, is he? Well, Terry, I've just been to the shops and I bought a pair of shoes I think might be perfect for the wedding. What do you think? Do you like them?
Oh, Julie, they're lovely.
Yeah, speaking.
Colour's all right?
Perfect.
Uh-huh.
Exactly the same as the dress.
You don't think it's too much for
Not
me?
at all.
Oh, I'm not sure. I think I might change them.
No, don't change them. They're really you.
Paul? What do you think? Paul? Paul, I'm asking you something.
Leave it for a minute, Julie.
All right, if that's the way you think, forget it.
Something wrong.
Guess what? I'm back on roster.
You can't be. You told me you're off.
Well, I'm back on. Someone's sick.
Where to this time?
Singapore.
You told me you're on the Wellington run.
Well, what's it matter? I mean, I'm back on. Don't worry, I'll be back by Friday.
What about all those houses we're going to look at tomorrow?
Well, Shane can help you.
I don't want to bother him.
You wouldn't bother him. He'd be tickled pink.
No, I'd rather not.
Oh, come on. That's silly. What's the matter?
I just don't want someone else looking for a place for us, that's all.
Hey, come on. Shane's not someone else. He happens to be one of my best mates. What's got into you?
Nothing. I just don't want to put Shane to any trouble.
Oh, come on. He'd love it. Besides, give him a bit of practice when he gets hitched himself.
What's that supposed to mean, Paul?
I think it's just a joke.
Well, I better get to Max's.
Listen, don't worry, okay? I'll be back in time. There's no way I'm going to miss my own wedding. Hmm?
So, how's everything going for the big day?
Oh, fine. Julie's got everything organised with regimental efficiency.
Yeah. Paul nervous?
No, he's not. He's a bit nervous about finding a place for the two of them to rent, but cool as a cucumber about the wedding. Nerves of steel, you know.
Still might pack up like I did on the day. Remember our wedding? Will you ever forget it?
Maybe we ought to talk about something else, mate.
Oh, look, I know it's my own fault our marriage is wrecked. And sometimes it does you good to have a good remember, you know.
Yeah, I know. Can't hurt.
No. Trouble is, I still love her, mate. I mean, I should have gone straight to her and tried to patch it up. It's too late now.
How did you and Danny go?
Oh, poor little bleeder. Can't really blame him for what he's been doing.
No, but you can't condone it either, mate.
No, well, I told him to cut it out. Not much else I can do, really.
No, it's not easy being parents.
Well, it is when you parent only a couple of times a week. Yeah, look, I know what you're thinking. If I really loved Danny, I'd try and see him more often. I know I'm responsible for him, but... Well, I don't really think he needs the heavy-handed father bit just now. It's better we see each other a couple of times a week. I really reckon it's better that way.
Well, I think you're just doing fine, mate. Just fine. You just keep hanging in there.
Maybe. I mean, it was easier when we were all together, you know, all the time. But these days, I'm hard put to know what to do with them. I mean, Shane and me get along just fine, but Danny and me, well, it's okay provided it's short and sweet, you know?
I know he's very keen for you and Maria to get back together again.
Yeah, I know. We've run too late there.
Oh, well, maybe you haven't. What would you say if I told you Richard was going to Hong Kong?
I hope he chokes on his dim sims.
No, I mean permanently.
What place is she talking about? I mean, he's been a permanent fixture around there for months.
Yeah, but he told me he was going yesterday.
What?
No, I mean, he told me yesterday he was going.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Danny reckoned the coast was going to be clear pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, you never know. There might be a chance for you and Marie to see if you can patch things up.
God, I do better this time, I promise you.
Good luck.
Thanks, mate. Who knows? I just might be home-and-nosed.
4:45. Sorry, I didn't think the case would take so long. You'll never make it. For 15 minutes, he'll wait for you. What about if he doesn't? Don't worry, Maria. Get you to your man on time.
You sure we're going the right way?
Maria, I said I'd get you there.
It's almost 5.
I know, that's why we're taking this road. It's a shortcut.
I'm sorry.
Richard will wait for you. He's not going to say it's 5 o'clock, she's not here, I'm off. Have a little faith.
Can't you go any faster?
Oh. Oh, what? The world is... Oh.
It's after 5. There must be the phone somewhere.
Not unless it's disguised as a tree.
Helen, please hurry. I'm trying as hard as I can.
You know, worst mistake I ever made was the first week we were married. Maria was a pretty good cook in them days. Not as good as she is now, but anyway. She made this check meal.
Check meal.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was all full of this chilli stuff. And she must have got a bit heavy-handed with it because it burnt the roof of my mouth. I couldn't eat the stuff, so I scraped into the bin seat and she caught me at it and threw the blade at me.
Did it hit you?
Nah, no, I wasn't the best fielder of the team for nothing. Caught it on the down curve.
What did Maria do?
Oh, she stood there and laughed. Yeah, then there was this other time she'd give me this sort of sausage stuff for me lunch, you know.
What sort of sausage stuff was it?
Well, you know, sort of stuff they eat over there. Full of garlic.
Well, garlic's supposed to be good for you. It keeps away the colds.
Well, this lot kept me workmates away.
She's a good person, Maria.
Yeah, sure is. You know, everything goes to plan, I might be able to help you and Paul with your housing problem.
How?
Well, you might be able to have this beautiful luxury bedsit.
Where were you going to live?
Well, bit of luck. With Maria.
Richard!
Richard, I love you. I thought I'm never going to see you again. I thought I'd lost you.
Oh, I'm not as easy to lose as all that, you know. Say it again.
What?
I love you.
I love you, I adore you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
And I want to share my whole life with you, Maria.
Richard, there's one thing.
Anything, just name it.
I want Daddy to come with us.